Release the street.
Agbaya, 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 Agbaya.
Jeez, come on, live in the flesh, we are live. It's Jeez, come on, it's the Agbaya show. Make sure you like and subscribe. You know, man, you're tuned in with your boy, Fine Boy Damo. You know, normal settings. Happy New Year. What is it, like the second week of the new year?
I think so.
I don't know, I've been turning up too much.
What's the day? I don't even know what day it is.
Gee, what's the time? What's the date? Am I too early or too late? Come on, you see, up there for thinking, down there for dancing. You understand? But you know what it is? I got a sweet guest in the building.
Yes, yeah. We've got the one, the only Miss East London, biggest baddie on the block, baddest bitch in the end.
Come on,
good vibe supplier. We've got Uzma on the show, everybody.
Come on, look at her. She's even done my job for
exactly.
me.
I was just about to say, I'm so talking like it's my show and that,
No, but I love it. I love the energy. This is how we're matching alignment. I only bring people with the same energy on. Come on, we got Uzma. Is there
Big Uz in the building?
Big Uz. Do we have a last name for Uzma or?
Yeah, but
what's the stage name? Uzma.
No, but do you know what? I don't even have a stage name. It's just Uzma. I always just come as myself.
Oh,
so it's just Uzma.
So what? We need the money name, you know.
I know, no, but it's Uzma. Uzma is the money name.
Big back Uzma.
Listen, hey, I was about to say in Arabic, Uzma means the greatest, and it's one of 99 names of God. And then you said big back, and I said, we're on different wavelengths over here, mate.
You know? So talk to us. So Uzma in Arabic means
the greatest.
The greatest.
Amen. Yeah, greatest to ever do it. Period.
Come on, lovely name.
Of course. Do you know what? Like, obviously, when I first started modeling and that, like, one of my agency managers at the time, she did say like, yo, like, do you want to have a stage name? Even when I started dancing, I could have had a stage name, but I'm just Uzma. I've always showed up as Uzma, and everyone that knows me knows I'm always myself. I just come as me. So it's like, you meet me for me. So I just kept my name.
That's it.
That's it. Everyone that knows me for me. Feel like Uzma's a unique name as well. You don't really hear that many Uzmas.
I don't even know any Uzma.
Listen, don't gas me. I love that. Yeah,
I don't know
one and
Uzma.
only, baby.
Come on, but obviously, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Come on, man. Before we carry on, you gotta let the people know, who you are.
Yeah.
Where you're from, what you do.
All right, cool. So, yeah, my name's Uzma. I am 25 years old. I am a model / dancer / certified badina and bad girl, and only on the weekends. Hey. And what else did you ask me?
What do you do?
Yeah, so I model and I dance.
Where are you from?
I'm from East London.
Repping
East London.
Obviously, there's no other better place than South London, but we can respect East London
Thank
in the building.
You. No, but I have to say, right, a lot of people kind of put a downer on South, and it really pisses me off because I'm so sorry. Everyone that I know from South is vibes. And I think South is lit. You've got the creatives. Yeah. You've got like everyone that I know that is lit, that is 30, is from South. And everyone from South's on job, as in, I mean, work-wise. Like, when you've got all the shoots going on there, you've got the certified artists, you've got a lot of people from South. It's just got such a bad representation, but then that's done because that can be anyone from anywhere in London.
There you go.
I hate the fact that everyone's kind of stereotyped South London as being bad.
It's the stigma, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
They feel like, South, everywhere in South, ghetto. That's what they link it with. But you know what? We're so misunderstood, and it's only when you come into South East London is when you realise that we're misunderstood.
Yeah.
Everyone loves us.
Yeah, it's true.
Come on.
I love a bit of East as well. It's the same thing.
I do, yeah.
Do you know what? I actually want to ask you on the reels. What's your opinion on East? What do you think about it? When you think East, you hear East. What do you think?
I hear East London. I feel Cockney.
Yeah.
That's why I hear Cockney.
Come on, man. Come on, you
Irons. But then, obviously, that's all I know, South and East. North London, I feel like it's quite, a bit, like, high class.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like, Finchley, all of them sides.
Yeah.
But then when I hear West London, I'm just like, West London is just posh. That's growing up. I always thought those are the good youths and all of that are from West and that.
It depends where you go. That's what it is, because you've got the Edgware Road, you've got the uncles and the shisha, and then you've got the Harrods. It depends on where you are. Same thing with East, yeah. I can't lie. Go Bethnal Green, and I don't even want to say Hackney now, but you've got your gentrified areas
they're all
now.
gentrified,
You really do. It's not like everywhere that you go in East is the hood. It used to be, but now I feel like even Hackney, it's not the same Hackney that it was 10 years ago. It's gentrified.
Completely. Like when I went, like obviously we used to do private studios there. Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
Pirate Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, don't gas me.
Yeah, you're there, yeah.
I know. Come on, man.
Come on,
Man.
mind you.
You heard me doing a singing like, I'm on it. Yeah, go on, sorry.
But it's one of them. It's one of them ones. We've had East London now. Yeah, it just looks posh. I see the graffiti, but when I walk down the road, I see the new build. I see the fresh gym. The middle class people coming out, walking with their dogs and all of that.
It's true.
You never, like you said, you never had that 10 years ago.
It depends, because it's the same thing that I was saying. You've got your gentrified areas, as in, listen, go to Forest Gate, go to Upton Park, go to Plaistow. It's still what it was. But then, even in like Liverpool Street, even Canning Town, you've got one end. As soon as you come out at the station, you've got gentrified. They've got the new gyms, the new places to rent. But then go past McDonald's, you've got the same blocks, you've got the same places. It just depends on what area you're in and where you decide to go, because you've got a lot of places that are the new builds that look new, and then you've got a lot of the places that you still see the graffiti. It's still run down. It's still the same places.
But listen, like we're gonna dive into that later on. Obviously, right now, we gotta thank you for coming on once again. Thank you. We got to go on to Agbaya of the week. Obviously, for my people, them Agbaya means, a elderly person behaving in a childish manner. Oh, you see. So we like to pinpoint people out there who are acting in a childish manner. Yeah. And they are elderly people.
I feel attacked. Fucking hell.
I'm always attacked every week because I need to act my age. But you know what? What I want to say, is I saw something in the media. A woman by the name of Shen Sia. Yeah. Beautiful woman, talented lady in terms of her art. But she came out and said that she's never had a whole phase. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, she might be telling the truth, innit? But it's hard to believe, in what she's saying with the way she's portraying herself. You see what I'm trying to say? So she's talking about getting fucked by a man and this and that. I think that somebody said in the comments or whatnot that she got a baby dad with a married person or what. I don't know. Oh. You understand? I didn't do too much research on this because of just purely based on the fact of, like, she's saying, I feel like, maybe not her personally, but she might be saying that, and other people are going to get triggered because maybe some people are hoes or they've gone through whole phases. But for her to come and try and act like, I'm sort of better than you because I've had that. It's kind of mad.
Do you know what it is? Oh, this is such a sticky one, right? Because obviously the answer that I'm going to give is going to be from my own personal perspective and things that I've experienced, who I am. Personally, for me, a lot of people, when they see me, obviously based off of what I do, they're going to have a pre-made assumption of me. Okay. Even by the way I dress, my physical representation, just based off of the fact that they don't know me or they don't know who I am. Yeah. I mean, come on. At the end of the day, I hear it as well. When you look at someone, you're going to have a pre-made assumption of what you think they'd be like. Of course. Based off of their physical representation. But the thing is, for me, I can't make a judgment based off of that just because, from my own personal experience, I've never been the type of person to have a hoe phase. I've always been someone who loves my body. I love myself. Look, I'm wearing my mini skirt right now. But just because I've worked so hard on my body and I want to show it off and wear whatever I want to wear. Yeah. No thought goes into it as in, what is this person going to say? What is this person going to think? I do everything for myself and just live my life and wear what I want to wear.
So do you feel like that's the issue, is this that Whereas you're on one side saying you live your life, you wear what you want to wear, you're confident in yourself.
Yeah.
Like, that's been mistranslated by someone else thinking that she's available, she's
Yes,
easy,
exactly. So then going off of that, with Shensia and what she said, I've never had a hoe phase. To be honest, none of us, apart from her, will ever know the answer to that. Because the
fair
thing
enough,
is,
yeah.
she's saying that she hasn't, and we can all make an assumption, be like, oh, she's a hoe because she said this in her songs. We don't know. Her songs could have been written by someone. It's part of the
That's
culture
true.
as well. Like, listening to dancehall, Caribbean music, you know, these kind of provocative lyrics are things that appeal to the listeners, and people listen to this. And even if she's not a hoe, for example, there's girls listening to it. Like, Sexy Red is a perfect example of this.
Yeah.
She's wearing a booty short, she's out here shaking a nyash, doing
She's talking
all
about
of
her
this.
pussy being pink and booty hole
Blue,
brown.
and it's
You said blue.
don't get me excited. See, all of this, we don't know, but it could have been written for her. Like, I genuinely believe, this is going a bit deep into it, but
Yeah.
there's always hidden agendas. There's always bigger people who are writing the songs, producing it. She might just be the person singing it. We don't know. So to answer that, she's probably the only person that knows, and that's for her to judge. And even if she says she's had a hoe phase, like, I'll say this, right? At the end of the day, I'm a young woman. I've spoken to many men before in my life. I mean, let me not say a hoe phase, but I've had a couple of pops at a couple of guys in my life. However,
I tried on a bit of couple shorts on in my
there,
life.
do you know? Don't do that. I've been there, yeah, but it's like, again, what would you classify as a hoe phase? Like, for me as well, a lot of people, no one believes me when I say this. I've never had a man. I've never spoken to bare guys. I ain't got the time because I've always been focused on myself and my grind and things that I want to achieve. So it's like, again, everyone that looks at me, 10 out of 10 could be saying the same thing. Even if you look at my Insta, yeah, I can't lie. This is the funniest thing, right? Because who I am as a person, until you get to speak to me and get to know me for who I am, you will never know based off of my Insta. Like, I pray, I can't lie, I don't pray 5 times a day.
Yeah.
But my faith is everything to me. My religion is a way of life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be who I was if it wasn't for my religion.
Yeah.
But if you saw me on Insta with my arse out, you wouldn't fucking think that. And I hear it.
Are you basically saying that, you know, where society is sort of on the downhill due to the fact that we, you know, we're too quick to judge based on appearance?
Everything we see, people often take for face value. And I think it says a lot about the society that we live in today. Because, all right, cool. Everything is very fast paced because of social media. Social media plays such a big part in people's lives and in society today, right? When we're looking at people on socials, they're flaunting the cash, they're flaunting the cars, they're flaunting all of this. And I think, especially for the younger generation, is something to look at. These people that have got all of these things and these garms, you don't know their life, you don't know their story and what it took for them to get there. They could have been grinding for years and years and years and years and years for them to get to the position that they're in today.
Yeah.
But you might see, this is what I'm saying, you just see the cars, you don't see the story. What I show you, social media, everything needs to be taken for face value, because it's like, or people do take for face value, sorry. Because it's like, if I show you, I only show you what I allow you to see.
Yeah.
So for me, people only, like for me, mine says like my business page, yeah. I post the nyash and all of this for a purpose.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're a rapper, you're an artist, you're going to see that. And then you're going to see videos of me twerking. And if you need a twerker for your video, you're going to be like, that's good. I need her. Let me find her. Let me at her. Let me, book her. That's literally what it's for.
That's the angle.
Anyone that doesn't know that, or anyone that just comes across my Insta, they just see Nyash.
And they're just going to be like, yo, babes, where you from?
Oh, you there, what, you local, yeah?
You local? Let me get in.
What?
What you smoke?
What you know?
3.5, yeah?
What?
Alright, cool.
Obviously, like, I'm in your area, innit?
Yeah.
So, like, if you want to
come outside,
link,
man. Man will bill it. Come outside.
I'll roll it for you.
Were you hungry? Yeah, the KFC. We'll run through there
Would
still.
you like eating?
Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Is there a park nearby? Like,
What, do you smoke shisha?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't say park. I'll throw this at your fucking head, you fucking cunt.
Kind of dark, B. What do you mean? Like,
Have some respect, so man said the park. Huh?
Listen, there's people out there that don't have their houses. They need
Tesco car park.
Tesco.
If I speak, off the gym, doing my little stroll, Ramadan, I'm hearing, I'm thinking, wait, this is Tesco car park. I only came to get a baguette. What the fuck is going on here, mate?
Turn the light off. Turn the light off.
No. Ah! I've seen legs in the air. And,
Listen, we're not, we listen. We don't judge.
Yeah.
Judge. So obviously going back to you, going back to Shensia, like, don't get me wrong, like, obviously I'm not making her the Agbaya of the week because obviously just explaining the situation.
You just said you think.
No, because I heard your reasoning, yeah, and I can't make her. I want to make the situation because at the end of the day, like you said, it may be a case of she's doing that for business purposes. She might have an album coming out or something coming out, and she needs to say maybe get a bit of attention, so she's gonna say something radical.
See, listen,
but
clout will kill our generation.
But the thing, let me tell you, there's the issue is there's the loser. Just like you said, I've come across your page, yeah. Like the first thing I saw on your page, obviously I saw the Nyash and all of this, and I thought, okay, but I hit you up and said, B, let's make some content.
Yes.
I didn't say, yo, where you from? That bum is fat. Let me chop it. You understand? And it's normal situation like that because obviously you got to see the bigger picture. Whereas a loser, I'm not saying a loser, but maybe a weak-minded person will just see bum and say, listen, what are you doing Friday? I want to take you out. And the thing is, you're gonna look at that and you might laugh. You might not be interested, but you're going to say, you know what? Let's rinse his money. He's got money to spend. He's wasting my time. Let me waste his.
But do you know what? And you might be surprised to hear me say this, but not everyone is the same. For me, I make my own money and I do my own things and I prioritize myself and my time. So if I was to spend my time with someone, it will be for the right reasons.
Yeah.
As much as like, yeah, cool, your guy, you got money. Like, you know, we need money. We need to earn a living. I need to eat my fucking baguettes, mate. Do you know what I mean? I have my tuna, I need my protein. But at the same time, you do also need to think. It depends. I always say, right, people show you how they feel about you through their actions. If you just came up to me on my page and was like, yo, fat bum, you just want to smash. If you said, hey, cool, like, what would you like? Are you free? I'd like to discuss, I have a business proposition for you or whatever. Then it's like, cool, you're showing me what you want based off of what you're saying to me.
And
like,
giving you more respect than
the average and not every single person, and I'm going based off of who I am, not every single woman is out there for guys' money and all of that shit. I make my own money. Are you even funny? What are you, people, like, for me,
are you funny?
Important, man. Are you even funny?
Bro.
That's the real question. Are you funny? I've spoken to a lot of men. When I say a lot of men, like, they're doing well for themselves, they got money, they got all of this, but there's nothing up here. There's nothing going on here. I can't even have any conversation with you. You're literally like a fucking wall, bruv.
That must be tough, you know.
With me, I know exactly who I am as a person. I know exactly what I want, and I will never settle for anything less. So I'm at the stage where I'm looking for the same. But I'm not looking, though, technically, because I'm letting whatever's coming to me come. So it's the same way you message me, someone messages me, says something, you're nice, catch a vibe, whatever, then cool. Other than that, you know, it's not every day. Nash, pussy, money.
You hear that? Before we move on,
yeah,
we gotta make the situation behind the Shensia, the Agbaya of the week. We ain't letting that slide because you can't be out here trying to, especially if you are a hoe, you can't be out here trying to flex that you're not a hoe, trying to lead the society into something else. You know what I mean? Now people are gonna start feeling away because they might think, oh no, if she hasn't gone through a whole phase and I've gone through a whole phase, I must be the real hoe. And depression, all of these sort of shit, like, it leads into a lot of things. Social media plays a lot in our lives, to the point that now somebody could say, bruv, living in London is so shit, I moved out. And now somebody who lives in London might feel like, fuck, this guy's actually made it out. I'm in the rock.
That's what it is. It's the comparison, but that's what is actually killing people. If I look at social media in a whole sense, right, there's many positives and negatives to it, yeah? There's a lot of positives. Like, the outreach is amazing. You're able to connect and speak to people from across the world. Probably wouldn't have been able to do that on your brick. But the negatives to it is the comparison. That's what will kill you. Because the thing is, I love this era. Let's go back to 2013, 2016. People just doing their little, so when people were going to Westfield, Apple Store to do their little, with a snapback and listen, we were living life. Again, we had social media, we had all of this shit, but there was no comparison. We were all goofy, all posting our shit. There was no judgment. What it is the comparison. You have something that I don't have. Then what does that come out to? What does that stem from? Jealousy. me.
Yeah.
You're jealous of this person. And I was saying this before, and I say this to so many people. One of the main things that the UK lacks is having that, not even connection, but having that family unit, like us supporting each other. There's no support network because it's like
100%.
you're doing good, everyone wants to drag you. Tomorrow you're on Shade Borough. In America, they do stupid shit. Everyone's laughing. They're like, oh my God, dude, that was so funny.
And
Let me
that's it,
repost
yeah.
it. Like everyone joins together. They have a sense of community, but also there's no tearing each other apart. Like there's, if you're doing good, right?
Yeah.
Here, there's a lot of comparison, but if you're doing good, 10 out of 10, like 9 times out of 10, people will actually support you.
Yeah.
People will lift you up. And that's why globally America's doing good. Obviously, UK is very small. America's huge.
Yep.
There's that. But also, they're always bigging each other up. They're supporting each other. Look at the amount of fucked up shit that they do.
And they
there's
do-
no
and
one.
they
There's no
rate
Shade
it.
Borough. There's no one cussing each other out saying you're doing this.
And one thing I like about America is like, let's say someone in Chicago is blowing up. The whole of Chicago is pushing them.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
Memphis, look at Glorilla. Like, how many people
Yeah.
in Memphis are pushing her? You understand? But in London, you know, someone from Hackney blowing up.
And they're all jealous. Everyone's
Man, them
hating
are
on
jealous.
you.
Like, there's somebody even in Hackney rivaling you. And you're just
Yeah.
like, why are you beefing me? Where we could actually go together and beef another
There you go.
state, a country. Like, the way I see it, yeah, when I see, like, back in the day, like, someone like, I'll use the best example, maybe Chipmunk and Stormzy beefing each other, yeah? I used to think, bro, these men are so talented that they could probably go bar for bar with other man in another country.
Yeah.
Why don't you do the rap battle with another man
Thank
rather than
you.
each other? Like, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know the backstory behind them two, so I'm not really going to put my pennies in there.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that if we look at the bigger picture, like, put our talents together, there's so many talented people in the UK.
That's what
Put the
I'm
talent
saying.
together and go and battle another country.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Fuck battling even. Like, do you know
Oh,
what
collab.
it is?
Oh, go on, collab.
This
Yeah.
is what it is. There's a lack of support. There's no support network. That's what I was saying about having a family unit here, where as a country we should all come together. Because here's the funny thing, right? America's big,
Yeah.
so there's less likely for all of these people to blow. In the UK, we're so small. You've got more chance of blowing globally, but we don't support each other. We're shredding each other down. Someone's doing big. Everyone's hating on that person. Oh, fuck you. Let's get some drama out about them. Like, see people that go on Love Island years ago when it first started, yeah?
Yeah.
They never had to do all of these mental health assessments and all of that. Now when they come out, there was one guy that committed suicide.
Yeah.
Because everyone's talking about you. But it's not the fact that people are talking about you. It's the
Yeah.
fact that what they're saying is negative. It's all of this bullshit. You know, when you get older, you start to look at things, and obviously everyone is the same. But for me, I'm glad I went through all of that shit because it made me a better, stronger person.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people, when you see, like I always say this, right? This is my saying: good people make other people feel good.
yes.
And if you're someone who's negative or you don't like yourself, you're gonna portray that or injustly put that onto someone else. I've seen this so many times because I think about it for myself as well. I don't chat shit to people. I don't bring other people down. Why? Because I like myself. If I fucking hated myself, I probably want you to feel just as shit as I do.
You know what? Yeah, before we can, I just love your accent. You know.
Really? I don't do that.
Cockney. Don't do that, mate.
Don't do
darling.
that, don't
Yeah.
Too much EastEnders, mate. I told
Yeah?
ya.
Oh, I love it, EastEnders. You
I
know.
love EastEnders.
Yeah, Cat Slater.
Shout out to Cat Slater.
Ooh.
Inspired the outfit today. Inspired the high boots. Let me not lift it up because, you know, everything might come up. But, you know.
Listen,
Cat.
babes, I'm trying to monetize. You know,
Yeah,
don't stop
sorry,
me from.
sorry.
Actually, no, raise it. Let me monetize. I'll be the. No. Like and subscribe. But no.
Oh, hey, I heard that.
Yeah, I know.
Don't fucking do that.
I
I told you, I'll take your Magnum away, huh?
I told you.
Dash
that's-
that.
Come on. Obviously, we got to move on to, you know, we're going to have a little quiz time. Yeah?
Oh, I love
Yeah?
it.
We love it. Come on. So
love it.
you're going to choose between one or the other.
All right.
It may be, you know, artists, actors, models, anybody.
Yeah.
But it's all down to your preference. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
So the first person we're going to choose, yeah, between is Sexy Red
Okay.
or Cardi B.
Fuck you, mate. Why are you making me choose this one? It's very hard. Oh, fuck's sake. I love them both. I'm going to have to go... I'm gonna have to go with my homegirl Cardi because I feel
Okay.
like we've got the same personality. But also, I've been a hardcore fan since like 2016, since she was on Love and Hip Hop, since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
I love everything about her. It's more than the music; it's her aura. She's unapologetically herself.
Yes.
I see, a little bit of her in me. You know what I mean? And yeah, I just love her. I love her to bits,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Sexy Red. Funny enough.
I know, but see, I would have, but
Yeah.
the aura and the vibe just does it for me. Cardi's just an entertainer, like a pure entertainer.
Oh, okay.
See her fuel and dash off the wig and wireless. I was there.
Jeez.
I love it.
Okay.
But yeah.
The next one, yeah. Ivorian doll. You know about Ivorian doll, yeah?
Boy, come on, don't do that.
Sorry. Or Miss Banks.
Why you do this to me, huh? Why you do this, huh?
Are you a Miss Banks fan?
I'm a fan of both of them. This. I'm having the same problem as before.
Yeah.
Because I love them both. So it's just hard. Ivorian doll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
same
come?
thing as before. It's the vibe, the aura. It's the fact that she's not afraid to be herself, and that's what I love. I've seen it come up as well. It's like from times when she was doing the Nella Rose vlogs to where she is now. You see her. She had a dream. She wanted to do something, and she's done it. And I fucking love her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love her.
Okay.
If you're seeing this, if you need a baddie to shake some Nash in your video, I got you.
Tion Wayne. Yeah. Tion Wayne or Nines.
Fuck you, mate. Fucking hell, man.
Because obviously preferences are all different to their own, like subject to their own.
I got my answer.
Go on, tell me.
It's Tion.
Yeah.
The reason why it's Tion is, anyone that knows me knows I got high energy. I love the energy. Like, any song that I hate, he's just on it. It just makes you want to get up and just. I love it. Yeah.
Okay, so Tion Wayne's over
I
Nines.
like my Tion. I like Tion.
Megan Thee Stallion
Okay.
or Glorilla.
Megan Thee Stallion.
What? You sure? You don't want to eat? I
I know. I had to think. 7 p.m. Friday and 95 degrees.
Hey,
I ain't I know, ain't got me.
me.
I said Megan Thee Stallion just because I've just watched a lot of things about her. She promotes like healthy lifestyle to what her body was as well. She's a natural babe.
Yeah.
I just love the way that she is. Glorilla, I love her music, but I don't know much about her. For me, I'm just basing it on the music and who they are as an artist and everything as a whole. So that's why I said Megan. But Glorilla, I still love you, baby. Don't think because I didn't choose you, I don't love you, because I love you.
Yeah, no, obviously, we're moving on to, the main topic, getting to know Uzma.
Yes.
So, I always like to, ask people, who's Uzma? What do you do?
Okay.
What's your vibe? What's your agenda?
All right. So, like I said, certified baddie. But with me, I would say I'm always unapologetically myself.
Yeah.
What you see is what you get. You
Okay.
did catch a lot of positivity from me and the good vibes. There's so much to me as well, which is something that I do love and admire about myself. I'm a grown-ass woman. Like I said, I know exactly who I am. It's come from years of hard work, of unlearning bad habits, getting to know myself, learning my worth, setting boundaries, knowing who I am. I do a lot for myself, and I think that just makes me me.
Yeah.
And I always show up as myself. I'm not afraid to speak my mind, speak my truth, to be myself and just be authentic. I think that's one of the main things that a lot of people can say about me.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't bullshit. I am just me. You
Yeah.
meet the same me. My mum meets the same me. My friends meet the same me. Anyone that meets me in the club meets the same me. I
Yeah.
always show up as myself. But I do have many different sides to me. One of my best friends says that I'm like an onion, so I have many layers. So I can have a serious conversation with you. I am always there to help, support, and to motivate. Like, there's a balance, and that's what I like. So as much as I have my Maggies, Arvazu, whatever, I go to the gym, I train, I eat very healthy. and even the things that I consume, like the people that I speak to, the places that I go to, people that I have in my life, every single thing has a positive effect and an influence on me and who I am.
Yeah.
And the stage that I'm at in my life right now is like, if I'm not having bants, if I'm not growing, if I'm not learning, or, you know, someone's not having a positive impact on my life, ain't got time for it whatsoever. Feel like for me now, where I'm at, it's like me, myself, my goals, and and it's only onwards and upwards from here. Come on.
But it's what, you know what it is? It's one of the, obviously your fashion model, you know, you like to twerk, you're a baddie. Like you say. So obviously you talk about, you know, Asian descent.
Yeah.
So, you know, like how because, you know, I've got a lot of Asian friends. I know a lot of Asian women and men and whatnot. And like trying to sort of tell the family them and whatnot that this is what you want to do, and it's not sort of in line with the normal Asian African sort of stereotype, doctor, lawyer, accountant. How did they take it that you said you want to be a dancer, you want to twerk, you want to get your ass out and do your thing?
Yeah, obviously for me, like I said, everyone meets the same me. Like even my family, everyone knows that I do what I want to do. No one can tell me what to do, how to live my life. But plus, I've always been good at dancing. Like for me, it just makes sense for me to live my life doing something that I enjoy, making money out of it. Like I'm not the type of person to wake up every day and hate my life, hate my job. I want to wake up every day and do something that I love and make money from it at the same time. So it's like my family support me. Where I'm at the moment as well is I'm kind of going into more of my presenting roles. I'm going into more of the acting to, you know, kind of be serious. The music videos and stuff, I make money from it. I make good money. I enjoy it. And I do it because I'm good at it as well. And I'm sexy, so it just helps. But yeah, it's not long term. And I think my parents know that. So they understand the grind. They know that there's more and there's bigger and better for you and yourself. Or for me. So yeah, my parents support me. At the end of the day, obviously, everyone's on their own journey. Everyone's family's different. But for me, my parents have never said, you can't do this. You have to be this person. And I'm grateful for that because I get to make decisions for myself and live the life that I want to live.
I think, and you know what's funny enough? I feel like that's how it comes across. Like, since I've met you, it comes like you are so free-spirited. It was like the minute we spoke, the vibes was there.
Yeah, of course.
And it just shows that, you know, that comes from the upbringing of being allowed to not be scared of to show who you are, like to show your real side, and like you're a vibey person, man. Come on, like, so it's one of them ones, and I can see that obviously there's always going to be cases of everyone's going to want to find a side hustle to fund their real dream. And obviously me and you spoke, you want to do the acting thing. So that's what you're really about.
That's my passion. For me, I've always, this is a little bit deep, but for me, since I was young, I've done everything I could to help myself get to where I need to be. So I would go to performing arts schools, do acting classes, all of that. I'd fund it all myself. I would babysit after school to get money to do classes. Yeah, like for me, my parents have never given me anything. My mum and my parents have made sure that I understand the value of me having my own money, being my own person and doing things for myself. No one's ever done shit for me, but I'm grateful for that though, because it means I stand on my own 2 feet. I know my worth. I know how hard I've worked to get to the position that I'm in now. And I'm grateful for that as well. It's just about how you choose to wire your brain and see things. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, I could be like, oh, well, you know, fucking no one helped me, blah, blah. But instead I could be like, no, there's so many key skills that I learned for myself and learn how to be independent, how to stand up for myself. So it just depends on the way you see it. Going back to what you said though, I want to highlight on this because you'll find this interesting. Yeah, I will never, obviously I am Asian, but the thing is, culturally, and this is my own personal opinion, I don't feel like I resonate with it as much as other people. Reasons being, obviously my family's small, not really that close, so it's not really a thing of me being a part of my culture. That I'm not really close to my family, like my cousins and all of that. But another thing for me is I know and I've experienced this as well. I know that a lot of Asian people probably disagree with what I do, probably have something negative to say about it. And the thing is, like I said to you, there's a lot of backlash from my community for girls that do things that I do. For example, any guy that probably sees it probably thinks ho, slag, all of this. But it's like, again, you don't know that I'm just doing this because I'm good at it and I can make money from it.
Yeah.
And also, there's nothing wrong with doing it. But everyone, again, is entitled to their own opinion.
That's the thing.
And what they
Opinions.
think, yeah. But there's a lot of stigma. And again, this is my own personal opinion, but I feel like in the Asian community, there's so much judgment. Everyone is so worried about, oh my God, look at what she's doing, look at what he's doing. Bruv, look at yourself, focus on yourself. What are you doing? And what are you gaining from talking shit about all of these people? That's one of the main reasons why I just don't resonate with my community.
I feel like that's both. Sorry to cut you off here. I feel like that's in every community, like even in sort of, you can say the African community.
Yeah.
You could say a beautiful woman like you, happy to show herself off. Like without like being confident, you understand?
Yeah.
And we tend to mix the whole word confident with looking promiscuous or whatnot. Like, can't somebody actually feel themselves?
Thank you.
You know, no, it happens. Don't listen, man. Then please, girls. I'm not doing pick me right now. Man, just being real with it. Like, if you're gonna do what you wanna do it. Like, don't let people try and judge you because you don't know what they're doing behind closed doors. But a lot of the people that are looking at you saying, "How could she have her legs out?" They're probably looking at porn websites with girls with their things up
at the end of the street. I've seen it all. I've heard it all. Listen,
so
astaghfirullah if I speak. Hey. But again, this is what I'm saying. It's the ones that make judgments or say, look at her, look at what she's doing, or look at him or whatever. And they're the ones that are also doing things themselves. It's like people are so quick to judge other people as well, but not take a look at themselves.
That's it.
That's why, listen, one thing about me, I don't give a fuck about what anyone does, what anyone says. Listen, as long as you're happy and you live your best life, you do what you think is right and you're not hurting anyone. Why does anyone care about what anyone else is doing? I can't get my head around that. That's the maddest thing to me.
That's social media that shows you now. Like, it shows you the issues.
But even then, it's like, with me, my motto is, if you don't have anything positive to say, don't say it. I hate people that just chat shit for no reason. Bare people just love to just
chat. Or if anything, yeah, if you're talking, if you got something to say to your if you got something to say to your friend, yeah, like tell her, him or her, like close doors, like let them handle it or take it, like without sort of the public watching you. You don't want to be going on social media and trying to hold your friend accountable for her action, his or hers, in front of the public.
Don't. That shit, you can see it on my face. I'm actually getting pissed off. Yeah. People that do shit like that, again, it's for clout. Yeah. Everyone that does those kinds of things is for clout. What's clout? Approval from other people, and that's all it is. You're doing shit for other people, but what about yourself? But again, people don't look at things from a wider perspective. It's like, at the end of the day, first of all, in that scenario, that's not your friend. Someone that is outing you like that is not your friend.
Definitely not.
But do you know what? I do hear, like, you was talking to that guy in the other episode before. I do hear, like, your friends being there for you, holding you accountable for things. Like, for example, your friend, I must say this, your friend ain't your real friend, yeah? If they're not telling you facts. Like, for example, if I've got lipstick fucking on my chin and you didn't say, oh, you got lipstick on your chin, babe, I'll be like, fucking up. Yeah. I'll be like, get out of here, it's my show now. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Now I'm looking at it.
Like, I'm trying to see if there's
No. I wiped before I came. Don't worry. Like, holding your friends accountable for their shit, supporting them, being there for them. Because support is in many different forms. Support is bigging them up, saying, applauding them when they're doing right. But like the guy said, also saying, like, you know what, you shouldn't have done that, or you could have said it like this, or I'm going to be honest with you, bro, that wasn't nice. Or, just supporting them, speaking to them.
And there's nothing wrong with all of that. Obviously, don't get me wrong, it might not be received well, but at least the person knows that it comes from a good place, good interest. I have friends that I really hold them accountable, and because I'm so direct and abrupt, sometimes they don't like my approach, but I tell them, bro, this approach is only our good heart. Yeah. Only good intentions. Don't if you see anything negative from what I'm saying, then you have an agenda.
Yeah.
You have a narrative about me, and
they already were thinking some type of way about you. That's why they spun it that way.
Exactly, because you know that I'm coming with a good interest and like your best interest. The same way your friend should come to you with your best interest.
It depends. I think, like you were saying, right? it's about what you say, how you say it, and the delivery of it as well. But also, if you know, like me and you, yeah, say we're brethren and you're my G, we've been friends for years, whatever, you know me, you know how I am. If I said it in a certain way, you'll not only say it because I care about you.
There you
and
go.
I'm saying it out of love. I ain't saying it like I'm sticking it on you, because like, why would I do that?
Why would you
You're
do
my
that?
friend. There you go.
But then people have that sort of mindset of, oh, this person's hating
But
on me.
see that person, yeah? That person never liked you to begin with.
Exactly.
Because you see the way that they are, but you said that to me and it's like, yeah, but also I take it in a different way. It's like, if you know, if I'm actually your friend, you'd know I'd never speak to you like that. So why are you taking it in that way? But everything is perception as well at the end of the day. Because you could have said something, like you said, you have a direct tone, but you didn't mean it, like you're sticking it on someone. But someone could have taken it as, oh, but you said it really abruptly. But
you
so
understand?
that meant
And
that.
it's crazy. So let's even talk about it, because I'm sure we're moving on to like challenges in your, you know, in the model, the dance, even the times where you probably gone on some bookings.
Yeah.
And like, there must have been some challenges you faced during those moments.
Do you know what? Let me think about it. This is a good question. Good, very good, very good. Good question. So, challenges or things that I would face. It's mad because now I'm actually deep in it, yeah. Challenge that I face. It's not to do with anyone. Okay, cool. So New Year's, yeah? Or you lot. So I'm actually giving you some home stories right now. This is mad.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, so New Year's, and this was this year, yeah, New Year's. Actually, back 2 weeks ago, I started my Reds and I was dancing. Hey! Let me tell you something. The first day, obviously every girl is different, but for me, I have really bad cramps.
Yeah.
And the first thing is I knew it was coming, because for me, my body gives me signs. I'll break out, I have cramps, I feel weak, I feel tired. So I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Plus, I have an app which is called Flow, and I literally checked it on the day and it said it was coming. So I was dancing in Wolverhampton. Listen, got my train ticket, got my suitcase, ready to go, and then my belly's hurting, yeah, and I'm sitting down and I was like, right, I told myself in my head, right, imagine if you just started your Reds. I looked down, hey, the blood said feel, and I said, hey. Again, what do you do in that predicament? I'm on my way. I'm not going back. I can't say to her, hey, I'm not going to do it. Who else is she going to find?
Yeah.
Because there's two dancers. How's she going to replace me? There's so many questions that's going in my head. What did I do? Only thing I can do, firm it. I firmed it. I said, listen, by the time I got a couple drinks in me, I'll be firm. But it's not even that. There's so many things going on because it's your poussoir and this coming out. And you know, you got to...
And then you might feel a bit funny.
I can't give it my all. It's not even that, right? If we actually technically deep it, this is a deep situation. I told a couple of my girls, and one of my girls was like, oh, it's not that deep, you know, just stick a tampon up there. I said, listen, darling, you're not the one that's about to shake your nash and have your little fucking ting sticking out. Yeah, I am the one who's going to be doing this. She's fucking sitting in her bed, fucking chilled, and I'm worried. I was threatened. Yeah, I was worried. And then I said, listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I can't go back. I can't change whatever's happened.
Yeah.
So I just shoved tampons up there, down a fucking bottle, Smirnoff. I'm lying. Magnums. I had a couple Smagnums. Smirnoff and Magnums. What'd you get? Smagnums.
Smagnums. Like and subscribe.
I had a couple of those, and I just prayed, and yeah, it's not one of those ones where you're doing the splits and that, but it was one of those ones where, you know, give a little booty shake. And I had fun at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I just kind of forgot about it over time, and I just did the best that I could. So it's like anything in life, I told you, it's about how you choose to see things. I had to learn to rewire my brain from a younger age, as in, this is how I deal with problems in life. You have to think of it logically. You're always going to have problems in life. As you get older, mind you, the problems get worse. Yeah, the problems, when I was 16, you think, oh, SATs, or not SATs, you think GCSEs, and then you get to A-levels and you think, oh, this is... Things get harder, problems get worse, you get more problems. You're always going to have problems. We're humans. It's about learning how to deal with them, and the best way to do that is rewiring your brain to think positively in any situation. You think shit's gonna happen, and that's why I was saying to you before, like, my faith means so much to me. I know at the back of my mind, no matter what happens, God's got me.
Come on,
no
amen.
matter what happens, God has got me. Everything in my life has been written for me. At the end of the day, you can't lose when you got God on your side.
Come on, you can't lose, man. But it's just that's you know what it is, yeah. I feel like we got to highlight those sort of things, because like a lot of women don't really let other people know like, you know, how the menstrual cycle can really affect your day-to-day work.
Everything. It's not even that. It affects, and this is so mad, it affects every single thing. Your hormones, your physical health, your emotional health, like everything is so up and down. A lot of women as well, especially in the UK, have things like endometriosis, things like PCOS. And I've realised, because I've done my own studies and research on it, a lot of women especially that have PCOS, it's always come down to, and it always links back to things like trauma, childhood trauma, things that they've experienced in their lives. Your emotional and physical well-being is just up and down all the time. Like, cool. As women, right? No one actually knows this. I'm about to give you guys some top tips. The lower part of your stomach, so your lower abdomen, a lot of women are like, when I'm on my period, I feel really bloated. And there's a stress hormone called cortisol, right? So that is at an all-time high, and that's basically more predominant when you're on your period. So that lower part of your stomach, that's not fat. That is literally cortisol.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's... A lot of people, you know, when women go through things like their menstrual cycle as well, I've got, you know, you break out, you got spots, you got bloating going on, you're bleeding as well. But the thing is, that's, again, I was saying, a lot of it does, well, people that experience worse symptoms, or people who have things like PCOS or endometriosis, those were the women who have experienced high stress, trauma, things like that. But I've known a lot of people as well who have asked. I've done my own research. So a couple of my girls, they don't even have cramps. I have really, really, really bad cramps. They'll have no cramps. And when you look at their life or their childhood, or you analyze a lot of things that they've been through, had a pretty easy life. They haven't had a lot of stress. So stress is such a big thing. And I think a lot of women or people in general really need to find ways to cope with it and to deal with it, healthy ways as well. Because the thing is, right, like, I could have this Magnum now, I could down it, I could be drunk, whatever.
Drink it.
Oh boy, don't.
We like to drink it.
Don't. Because I'll down it. Don't try me. But if for example, if I'm going through something and I'm using the alcohol or weed or whatever to kind of go through a form of escapism or to forget about my current situation, you need to remember that that drink or that alcohol is gonna wear off, but your problem's still gonna be there. Learning how to deal with and manage stress in the best ways, I would say, would be like, have a good workout routine. You don't have to go to the gym as well. Walk, run. Do you know what I mean? Do Pilates, stretch, healthy diet. One of the best things you can do for yourself, make sure you're drinking enough water. Diet is so key. People don't even know. Listen, you can eat really shitty food, yeah, and that can cause depression. That can cause anxiety. Every single thing that you take in, that you experience, like I said, the people you speak to, the food you eat, the drinks that you have, everything has an effect on you, whether that's positive or negative. So you really need to deep and understand how all of these things are making you feel. Have you clocked, yeah, when you eat shit, you feel shit?
Very shit.
Yeah,
100%.
And when you eat good, you feel good. Certain foods have certain health benefits and properties. Like, for example, tuna's good for memory, fish is good for memory.
Yeah.
Blueberries are antioxidants, so it's good for skin health. It's good for your immune system. So look at the foods that you're eating and the things that you're putting in your body.
Man them. This is what I'm saying to the man them, yeah. Stop being shallow. Like, yeah, Uzma's got a fat bum. Yeah, she's pretty and that, but everything she's saying right now, listen, I ain't even trying to do no gemming. I ain't gemming it. I ain't even trying to get in no good books in it. Man's just me. But it's one of them ones. Okay, I'm lying. But it's one of them ones. My girl is here showing you more than just the twerking right now. Like, that's the best. That's even why I even wanted to bring you in, because I knew that there's more to you than the dancing. Yeah. But the thing is, like, what you're saying now, a lot of women can actually take on board. A lot of men need to realize, like, there's actually women out there who actually are intelligent. They know what they're doing. They know what they're saying. I hope I'm not sounding away.
Boy, look, keep talking. I was loving it. Intelligent. I ain't heard that in a while.
But it's one of them ones, and it's and these things are important because it, like we say, like, the main thing right now, judgment. Like, we're so quick to judge people without actually hearing them out and seeing that.
Getting to know them. That's what it is. But anyone can judge anyone, though. That's what I'm saying. So that's why, for me, I think if I meet someone, like I've met you for the first time today, I would need to meet you for like 3, 4, 5 times for me to actually get an understanding and I have an idea of who you are as a person.
yeah.
You're never going to know someone by what you see. Why should the clothes that I wear define who I am? You don't know how hard I've been working in a fucking gym. Hours, mate. I've been grafting all that sweat on my back. If I want to wear that mini skirt, I'll wear that mini skirt, mate. Yeah, if the buns is looking wicked, the buns is looking wicked. Who is anyone to tell me what to wear?
Like and subscribe. Come on. So obviously, we want to talk about, you done the dancing.
Yeah.
You spoke about, you're of Asian descent. The community don't always sort of favor your field of work.
Yeah.
They don't understand due to the lack of understanding.
I think another thing that I really want to talk about as well is things being deep rooted. Like we were having this conversation yesterday about the racism and stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've learned to look at things from a different perspective now and really understand people and their way of thinking and looking at why someone is the way that they are. Because it's like, it goes with the same as the judging. Like I could say, they've got, not all Asian people are the same. No, all black people are the same. Like no one is the same as any other person in the world.
Yeah.
But it comes down to someone being who they are based off of their way of thinking, things that they've experienced, life choices, who are they friends with, where have they been brought up, things that they've seen. So all of that together makes a person. But it's like when I look at it, a lot of things are deep rooted, not even systematically, but culturally as well. It's like a lot of people, we'll take Pakistan as an example, yeah? A lot of people, like say we're talking about someone that comes from a village, right? They're only going to know what they know and things that they've been exposed to from based off of what they see, things that they've read. Like everyone in that village probably had the same mindset because they haven't gone out, they haven't traveled, they haven't spoken to different types of people. So their level of understanding and the knowledge that they have, I'm not saying it is, but could categorically be very limited to the knowledge that I have per se, because of the things that I'm exposed to, the people that I've met, the places that I've been to, the things that I've read, the knowledge that I have, what things have I studied, what things have I decided to go and read on. It's like, for example, they probably in a village somewhere in Pakistan, they might not have internet, like look at the things, all they probably know is like going out, feeding animals, the crop life, crunch. That's all they're exposed to, for example. So that's all that they know. So if my dad, going back to the racism thing, if my dad was racist, right, and my mum was racist, but their dad and their mum was racist, and their dad and their mum was racist, they all lived in this house, they're not exposed to other people, to other things. That is their way of life. They don't know any better. So now I've taken a different approach, and where I look at it is sometimes I feel sorry for negative people that talk shit or do those types of things, because I think you actually don't even know any better. This is all sad. You know, like your life, the things that you view, you see things, like everything's tunnel vision. You just see things from one lens. Like you don't know any better. So it's like, what I was saying, if their parents are racist and then I'm grown up, this is all I know. And now I'm, not to say that I'm racist. Here's the thing, right? We all have choices in life. I have the choice of whether I want to go outside that, see things differently from another lens, want to think about things from my own perspective, understand why, hey, maybe I don't want to be racist. Maybe I was the one to break the generational curse and be like, you know what, I'm not going to be racist. I'm going to understand why we speaking to people like this.
Listen, with the white women and Asian women I've spoken to and the black women, listen, I don't think I think I've broken the racism curse in my family still.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Really?
Listen, like I see no color. I see no color when it comes to, listen, don't get me wrong, if you're gonna be racist to me, I'll identify your color, who's being racist to me. But really and truly, when it comes to color, like I got white Asian friends, like we all grew up like dogs, cats, and birds in the way. we don't know we don't like.
The Magnum is working, huh?
It's working. Like a subscribe. It's one of them ones. Like I trust me. I'm in a lot of group with a lot of different ethnicities that, like, we all see each other as just human race. Like,
we're just people at the end of the day. You don't see no one for their skin color. There's no judgment. See, that's what it is.
And you know, it's all down to the conditioning. Like we like you said, if you grew up in a household where people are constantly negative, you're gonna adopt that behavior. You see what I'm trying to say? Whereas I've grown up in a household where my mum and dad ain't come to me and said the white man is this or the Asian person is that or da 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 da. Like I've never grown up like that. So I've walked out of my house, I've seen a white person, and I'm like, what's going on, my guy? You good?
Yeah.
An Asian person, what's going on, big man? You blessed? You see, until they call me a nigger or whatnot, that's when I realize, rah.
I was about to say color.
I'm just like, rah. But other than that, like, we don't really see color. So obviously, like, I hate what you're saying. It's a tough one because obviously that's the aim of the life. That's the aim of life: divide and conquer. The more divided you are, the more conquered you are. You see, and it works for the people who set that trap up. I don't want to name any names. Yeah, I'm still trying. I want to get monetized. You understand? Fuck it, the government. You understand? Fuck
That
it.
didn't last long.
It didn't last long. Like, man's got to stay true to myself. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
But,
we love to see it.
Come on. Like these sort of things are put in place to divide us. But it's one of them ones. Stop
Thinking for yourself.
Stop aligning to the narrative and start thinking for yourself.
See, but that's what it is. That's what I was saying. It's like you could be conditioned to think one way, but then it's about you making a choice for yourself as a human being, as your own person to think, am I going to follow this or am I not? Because we all have choices at the end of the day. Like, you could say anything to me. I could be born from that racist family, but I'm my own person. I could think, no. Why we're all the same? We're all human. We're all born from the same shit.
And then you know what it is? You do find in the family, because I know a few friends of mine or whatnot who have dated maybe white women or Asian women, and that white or Asian person ain't racist, but their family is. Their family are. You understand? But it's just because they don't want to be like their family, and it does cause issues. But like I feel like the fact that person that my friends have fallen in love with the fact that they're being so strong in the fact that they're not racist like their family or whatnot, they've probably fought so much for their partner, probably left their family behind, and sooner or later, as everyone gets older and grown, the family probably realizes, you know what, we need to accept this person. We can't be racist. We need to educate ourselves, because a lot of, when you deeper, a lot of racist people aren't racist by trauma or anything. It's just due to not being educated. They've just looked on TV, they've seen something happen. I knew it was that black person. I knew it. You understand? Like, it's one of them ones, and it happens with everyone. Oh, terrorists. Yep, I knew they're terrorists. How do you know?
But it's the agenda. That's what I was saying before. It's like you can't categorize. You can't stereotype people, innit? It's like not all Asian people are the same, not all black people are the same. And like going back for the terrorist thing, it really frustrates me because, you know, a lot of this is linked to like Islamophobia, right? When you look at people saying people are terrorists, blah, blah. But then it's like, if you actually read the Quran, you would know, like, you can't even, like, don't. Have you watched this thing called Diary of a Bad Man? It was years ago. He's like, you can't even say oof to your mum. Like, in the Quran, we are taught to respect people and every single person. Like, we can't even shout at people, swear at people, do all of this. Excuse me, because I got a potty mouth. But the thing is, like, killing someone is the biggest sin you can commit. So for you to look at someone and say, this person is a terrorist, that person's not Muslim, bro, or that person's not following Islamic faith, because in our religion you cannot kill people. And in every faith, let's be honest, in every faith out there, you can't kill nobody. But you can't. But what I'm saying is, it's the same thing. It's like, it's judgment. All of this comes down to judgment. You can't look at this guy's got a beard, he's a terrorist. But it's like a lot of people now as well. And a terrorist can be from any part of the world, can be from any religion, can be any person. But it's the stigma. That's what it is. You just see 9/11 and Osama bin Laden, and that's how you just see dark skin. You see dark skin complexion. You just, you see hoodie, you see shank. We can't even see his face. Well, it's one of the, too much judgmental. It's too much judgment. Listen. We don't like this. We don't like. We don't like. But we don't like. Obviously, we're moving to, obviously, like, back in the day, like, you wanted to be an actor. No. I still do want to become an actress. Actor, actress. Listen, they're all the same. They're not. Me have punani. Me no have long john. Listen, hey, get your facts straight. But no, man's got the facts straight, yeah. But who is the freaking pioneer of these words, yeah?
who are the pioneer of these words? Because like, no, the way I say it, yeah, who told you that you can't be an actor?
No one did. And if they fucking do, tell them to go back home, mate.
But why do we have to address it as actress?
No, because actor is for males and actress is a female.
Who told you? Who is deciding this? This is what I'm saying.
I don't know, mate. But you fucking sort it out with him. Don't have a go at me.
Listen, we need. It's the baggy. But no, I'm playing. So obviously you wouldn't be an actress. Obviously we spoke about, aspirations of Cat Slater and whatnot. So let's say, for example,
EastEnders. Shout me.
So EastEnders is your main.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear my Phil? I was supposed to show you yesterday my Phil Mitchell impersonation.
So obviously Uzma's got the Phil Mitchell impersonation. Let's
on look, even with a congested nose. Listen to this, yeah. Sharon, please. Listen, Ben, he don't know what he's on about. I love you, Sharon. I know, I always have. Shirley, fuck Shirley. I love you, Sharon. Please don't leave me.
EastEnders. Listen, we got a female Phil Mitchell.
Mitchell, yeah?
Philippa.
Come on.
Philippa Mitchell, we got her. But obviously we're talking now, yeah.
Rate out of 10. It was hard, innit?
That was cold.
Got the voice on lock, G.
Yeah?
Got the voice on lock.
So let's say, for example, yeah, is it only EastEnders you see yourself, or do you see yourself going further than that?
Bruv, to be honest, I see myself everywhere and anywhere. Listen, magazines, billboard, you name it. But EastEnders is like my goal. As in, I've been watching it for years. I love it. East End babe, as I am. Like, I want to be on there. And yeah, from now, that's my goal. That's where I'd like to be on. I'd love to be on EastEnders. But obviously, other things. Listen, shout out to me. Got a film coming up this year.
You do?
Film on the way, yeah. I'm going to be part of a film called The Shortcut.
Come on. Hold tight, The Shortcut.
Yeah, hold tight, The Shortcut. Starting filming next month. So yeah, got to start somewhere. But yeah, my main goal is EastEnders. It's just something I'd love to be on. But I'd obviously love to do films and stuff like that. So yeah.
Oh, that's sick. So obviously, before we round up, I want to know, what would be the advice you would give to your younger self if you ever met her, or people even looking up to you, like people that want to be an actor. They know that it's money. Yeah. And obviously they know that, cool, like you said, you're good at dancing and you're good at you're modeling and you sing. You said you sing as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So obviously, like, what would be your advice to them?
Okay, cool. So find something you love and that's it, and just go for it. Because the thing is, regardless of the money, and this is how I knew I loved it. When I went for my audition, like I was saying before, it's a bit deep, but I've had my moments where I just didn't focus on the acting. I went on to other things. That's how I started doing the shoots. Mm-hmm. But I've always come back to that. No matter where I go in life, I could be a fucking plumber tomorrow, anything, but I'll always come back to that because it's something that I love, something that I enjoy. And you as a whole, like, I'm actually chatting to you guys on a real one now. You as a whole, you are your own person. You've got goals, dreams, ambitions. Stuff's going to happen in life. You're going to be up and down, but always find something that you love and just do it. Because it will make your life worthwhile. You want to live your life for you. You want to do stuff for yourself, right? And find your purpose and then just go and do that. Because the thing is, regardless of whether I make it or actually I am, lies. I am going to make it because I'm not going to stop until I get there. But it's the process that you have to also enjoy. And whether I was making money from it or not, I would still do it because I love it. Yeah. And that's what fuels me. I'm the type of person, right? I'm not going to do something if I don't enjoy it. And this is something that I love. So I know I'm going to work hard to get to where I need to be. I will put in the graft. I'll put in the effort. Like, even talking about it just excites me. Like, I love it so much. And yeah, find something that you love to do and just focus on that and go from there. Believe, have your faith in God, and that's it. Just make sure you're a good person. Do what you need to do. If I was looking back, if I had to give advice to my younger self, I would say slay, baby. And I would also say keep going. Just keep going, no matter what it is. Like Dory said, just keep swimming, just keep going, do your thing. And it's actually weird to say, but I don't have any regrets because I've lived a life and I've actually really lived a life. If I go back and I've deeped it, I've been through so many things, but I've learned from all my experiences and I've grown in the best possible way. So I don't actually have any regrets. I just say to myself, just relax, stop stressing. Yeah, because you got this. That's what I would say to my younger self. And to the babes out there, you got this. Yeah.
Listen, Uzma, you've been lit. I'm not gonna lie, we need a part 2.
We do.
Because I can't lie, we've
We
enjoyed
do.
way too much. I feel like there's way too much information that you're keeping to yourself that
I
we
know.
need to crack
I
it.
am. You need it all.
We need it all. I need it all. But listen, Agbaya show, you know, Uzma, come on, man, you gotta get the spuds. Come on.
The skirt is. Don't want the nyash to come out.
Listen, don't worry, man. You gotta let them. Obviously,
Hide it.
the last few seconds of the episodes, you gotta let them see the sneak peek in it. Obviously, if you want more, you gotta pay. Come on, man. But listen, we're out. New
We're
episode.
out. Thank you so much for having me. Have a banging day, you lots. Mwah.